Hi Pokefans, we have a new version update for both Scarlet and Violet games. This one is version 1.2 and it has been finally released. Pretty cool. All you have to do is click on the plus button and go ahead and download the software. Once it's done, quickly go ahead and open up the game. We do have a new Tera raid event that is currently running for both Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. The Pokemon that we do see in today's Tera events are the same Pokemon that we have seen before in Scarlet and Violet book sketches. Now this event will run from February 27th, which is today, till March 12th. So you do have a couple of days to go ahead and get this. Since they are two legendary Pokemons, you can actually catch only one per save file, but you can definitely defeat them multiple times. But of course, here they are. We have Walking Wake for Pokemon Scarlet, which is a water dragon type, and Iron Leaves for Pokemon Violet, which is grass and psychic. Let me quickly get into its moveset and ability. Now for Iron Scales, we have the moveset Psyblade, Leaf Blade, Mega Horn and Sword Dance. It also has an additional move Electric Terrain, which will definitely increase its attack power pretty high because of its ability. It also is gonna be a Psychic Tera type, and since it is a Grass and Psychic, I would definitely recommend going for either a Dark type Pokemon or a Ghost type Pokemon like Goldengo. You can also try using Fire type team members as well, but this one is actually gonna be 5-star Tera raid, so it's gonna be around level 75, which is a bit easier for us to actually defeat. As usual, if you do host this battle, you do get a lot of good items, and I'll go ahead and list out the rewards for each of them after this battle. But here's my turn kind of catching the Iron Leaves for myself, and as you can see, it was pretty easy to actually catch it. As long as your team members do have a really good Pokemon, I think it's pretty easy to defeat. As for my battle right here, we are almost done. Just need to kind of defeat its Tera Shield. Let's see if we can defeat and catch this one. As for my Pokemon, I went with my Tinkaton right here. Even though Tinkaton doesn't really have a really good move to kind of take down Iron Leaves, I was kind of going more with a defensive position where I was just trying to heal the team members and kind of raise the attack and defense stats. So that is what I was more focused on. But when we came to the end right here, I decided to go ahead and try using moves just to kind of take it down. Alright, let's see. I think we still need a couple of turns, even with everyone attacking it, to kind of break the Tera Shield, but it is pretty good. Let me go with a Go All Out and increase the attack stat. As far as the moveset goes on Iron Leaves, I am able to kind of resist all of its moveset, so I'm not too worried about going down right here. And even though if I do go down, I'm not too worried since we do have quite a lot of time still left. Still went with another cheer with Heal Up this turn just to make sure that the other team members are healed. And it seems like we are almost there. Maybe in the next turn we will be able to defeat Iron Leaves. As far as the design goes, I feel like this one looks pretty cool, but I think I still will go with Suicune. You know, it does have a really good design and looks pretty amazing. But I could see many people liking this design as well, since it does look better with the futuristic form. Either way, now that we have defeated it, let's quickly catch it as well. As usual, I just went with an Ultra Ball, just because of the fact that the catchable rate is standard and I don't really want to lose it. After all, we do get only one per save file. Alright, let's see if we catch it. I'm not too worried about the rewards, but let me put out all the rewards you'll get right here. In my case, I did get all the base items and a couple of the random item drops. Well, now that we have got Iron Leaves right here, let me quickly go ahead and check out its summary as well before we move on to the next one. Here it is. Now I didn't really get a Pokédex entry for this one, so I'm thinking maybe we'll get it once the DLC is actually released. Now, if you have seen Pokemon Presents video, you would have probably seen these details. But I'll be making a separate video on everything that was included in it, as well as the DLC and the couple of items that we will get. The Pokemon we are gonna catch next is Walking Wake, and here are its moveset. It has the moves Hydro Stream, Dragon Pulse, Noble Roar and Flamethrower, with additional move having Sunny Day. This one will be a water type, but it does have a typing as Water Dragon, which is pretty cool. Once more, here we are challenging it. In this case, I once again went with Tinkaton, just because of the fact that it is part Fairy type, and I was just trying to again go ahead and kind of help my team members. Now, as for the Walking Wake right here, it does have a unique ability which does boost its special attack. I would recommend using a team member which has a pretty good special defense. Now, Walking Wake right here does have its special attack boosted, and it does know the move Flamethrower. So I think having Tinkaton up in front is not the best idea. In this case, I actually forgot that it knew Flamethrower, as it didn't really use that move for a couple of turns. I'm not really sure why, but in the beginning of this battle, as you can see, I was just trying to raise the attack and defense stats of my team members, and I did not really realize that it was going to use Flamethrower at some point. Lucky for us, one of my team members was able to do massive damage on it, and right here it did put up its Tera Shield. I feel like Tera Shield is the only thing that does kind of slow down the battles. In this case, it definitely happened. I was more focused on just healing up the team members, but did not really realize that my attack was being lowered by Noble Roar. This is definitely pretty bad, and it can result in not being able to kind of do any amount of damage against it. So I would definitely recommend supporting your team members, kind of using up the speech that is kind of available right there, which will let you increase your special attack just in case it does use Noble Roar. Right here it did also steal the Tera of Power, which means I can't really terrestrialize anymore. Either way, I wasn't really too worried. We were lucky enough to kind of paralyze it, which means I have a chance of dodging its Flamethrower. Seems like we are quite close to defeating it, or defeating its Tera Shield. Once we do defeat the Tera Shield, it's much easier to defeat these Pokemons. But right here, I did get caught up with a Flamethrower. Thankfully, I was able to survive with 7 HP, which means I still have a turn before I do go down. The main thing is you are able to easily defeat both of these legendary Pokemons without too much of an issue. For Walking Wake right here, I would definitely recommend a electric type Pokemon, such as probably Miraidon would be a really good Pokemon against this one. And for Iron Scales, I would definitely recommend Goldengo, as I've seen many trainers using it and it was super effective against it. So I would definitely recommend that Pokemon. Alright, it seems like I did get defeated right here, but my team members were able to take it down before I did get revived. Either way, as you can see, both of them are pretty easy to catch. Once more, this event will be running till March 12th, so you do have a couple of days to go ahead and get one. If you already have caught one, please go ahead and host it so that many people can catch it as well. The more you host, the more items you get as a reward. So definitely this is pretty helpful. Anyway, here's the list of rewards you'll be able to get by catching Walking Wake. Pretty cool. As usual, I was able to get all the base item drops, which is quite common, and couple of random item drops as well. Here they are, and here is Walking Wake, which is looking pretty amazing. Let me know in the comment section which of the designs that you really liked. Did you really like Walking Wake or Iron Leaves? In my case, I would definitely go with Walking Wake. It just looks pretty amazing. Now that we have caught it, once more we don't really have the Pokédex entry. But let me quickly make my way into the box and check out its summary. Once again, since it is a 5-star raid battle, we do have it at level 75 right here. It's a water and dragon type with water Tera type. Its moveset is pretty amazing and it does have a really cool ability as well. So quite powerful Pokemon. Either way, I think this was a really fun Tera raid event. Would definitely recommend you guys to go ahead and catch it as well. Now, I'll be putting up another video on all the details that we have that has been released for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, as well as the couple items that you do get for buying it early on. Well, that's all I had for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to support me more in a personal way, please check out the links in my description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.